fought so hard to be a part of your daughter's life, Lorenzo. You don't get to leave her now, do you hear me? I know you're tired, but you can't give in. You've got to find a way to hang on for your daughter and for me. We need you. Please just open your eyes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. How's it going?
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint you, Rick, but it looks like Lorenzo's going to pull through this after all.
Well, Alcazar is still...
More times than not, Mr. Alcazar and I have landed on opposite ends of the law, and I can assure you that's not going to keep me from doing my job. I intend to find the person or persons who are responsible for this and bringing them to justice.
Find them? You had Sonny in your custody and you chose to let him go.
Sonny will be prosecuted for the shooting, but it remains to be seen who gave Mr. Alcazar the injection that induced the heart attack.
Am I supposed to be grateful for this noble pursuit of justice?
We don't have to be enemies here, Sky. Now look, it could be days, could be weeks before Alcazar wakes up. Now, how long before you think Mr. Alcazar's business associates try to capitalize on that? You and your baby are going to need somebody to protect you.
Meaning you?
I'd be happy to do anything to help.
I don't need your help, Rick.
I'm suggesting that we help each other.
Of course you would have an agenda. You always do. So what is it exactly that you want?
I need access to Mr. Alcazar's safe. I believe he has something that belongs to me.
Yes, I'm aware of the time constraints we're under. Unfortunately, it's impossible to proceed without more information. No, that won't be necessary. Maybe I'll get what we need one way or another. I'm terribly sorry.
Must be one important phone call.
Well, I'm a slave to my business.
Good luck.
Thank you. No, it's nothing to worry about. Just a minor distraction. You'll have it exactly as we agreed.
Well, Rick may be right about one thing. Even though he's self-serving, I don't know how to protect you. I don't know who your enemies are, and I don't know how to protect me or your daughter. Lorenzo, Lila Ray needs you. I need you. Please, wake up.
Any change?
I thought I made it clear that you weren't welcome here.
You know what, Sky? We can get into another pointless fight about what happened to Lorenzo, or we can say what's done is done and move on.
I find it hard to believe that you would move on quickly. This was Sonny lying here from recovering from a bullet that Lorenzo put in his head.
I can't change what happened to Lorenzo.
No, you can't. So why are you here, Carly?
Because I thought that maybe we could help each other.
Well, that's funny. Rick just got through making the same offer.
That's because Rick is probably the one who tried to kill Lorenzo. Was Lorenzo blackmailing Rick?
I try to stay as far away from Lorenzo's business as possible.
You live with the guy you know if somebody visits. Did Rick ever meet with Lorenzo? Sky, I'm not asking you to betray him, okay? I just want to help you. If Rick was being blackmailed, he'd have every reason to want Lorenzo dead. If you know something, you have to tell me. It's the only way to keep him safe.
You don't give a damn if Lorenzo lives or dies, okay? So don't come in and pretend that you do. You only care about keeping Sonny out of prison.
You're damn right, because he's the father of my children, and I will do anything for them.
Yeah, well, my daughter needs her father. And your children's father shot him, so why should I even begin about helping you?
And Rick is standing back, laughing at both of us. He is pulling the strings. Rick put Sonny and Alcazar at each other's throats, hoping that one would kill the other, and he wanted to prosecute whoever survived. Now, you think Lorenzo would want Rick Lansing walking away, winning the whole thing, do you?
Okay, fine. Lorenzo and Rick had some business dealings of some kind. And Lorenzo strongly implied that he was holding something over Rick's head. Maybe Rick's the one who tried to kill you. Maybe he did. I mean, after all, you do have the flash drive that he used to frame Sam, and if he knew your tapes of him confessing, I'm sure he'd want to maybe finish up what Sonny started. Oh, Lorenzo, wake up, please. People are starting to ask questions. And how can I answer them when I don't even have any answers, and I have so many questions of my own.
I hate to disturb you, but I'm a business associate of Mr. Alcazar's.
I'm sorry, do you have a name?
Craig. James Craig.
Well, Mr. Craig, as you can see, Lorenzo is incapacitated at the moment. Whatever it is that you came for, you have to deal with me.
Before Mr. Alcazar's recent misfortune, the two of us had been engaged in a rather crucial transaction. If it should fall apart at this late stage
I'm more
of the
than
game,
capable of handling Lorenzo's business commitments while he recuperates.
I wasn't aware that Mr. Alcazar had taken on a new partner.
It's a fairly recent development. But I can assure you that Lorenzo and I have discussed the finer points of this business arrangement on several occasions.
I hope so. We can't afford any mistakes.
There won't be.
If I can't get the information I need from Mr. Alcazar, we'll have to pull the plug.
What?
Not on the project, not the patient.
Yes, well, the doctors have assured me that Lorenzo will be regaining consciousness soon. But in the meantime, I will be handling his business matters.
Well, that's very good news. And you can tell me the arrival schedule for the shipment.
Mr. Craig, I can't give out the details. This is far too delicate of a transaction. And with all due respect, I think you need to rethink when you have these kind of conversations. The hospital is hardly a secluded location.
Yes, but I need to confirm the shipment's ETA.
Oh, really? Is that all? Well, you see, the thing is, although I'm sure you are who you say you are, I don't think you'd appreciate it if I gave out that kind of information to just anyone who claimed to be you. So I will need to confirm your identity, and then we can continue having this discussion.
And how long will it take?
I cannot even begin to think about that until I've talked with Lorenzo's doctors. But once we do, we can discuss this other matter.
You're being very evasive.
This isn't a church social, folks. This is an intensive care room. So, you can stay. You can't.
Sorry. You'll hear from me.
Who's he?
I wish I knew. Come on, Lorenzo, wake up. You have to tell me who this Mr. Craig is and what I'm supposed to do for him. He wants a shipment date for this transaction, and I don't have a clue. I don't know if I can trust him. But I know you. You probably have records somewhere, right? Probably in that PDA. You know, the one that drove me crazy because you wouldn't give me the password. Bet you're sorry now. All right. Let me think. Most people's passwords are usually the names of people they love, like Lila Ray, or Diego, or Luis, or, dare I say it, Sky? Oh, Lorenzo, we barely know each other. How am I supposed to know the names of the people you care about? All right. I have to believe that your password is the name of somebody you love, or else I am totally lost. Okay. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna try to figure this out and pray that I'm on the right track. Someone was in the house. When I got home, the place was ransacked. Oh, thank God, Lila Ray was out with her nanny. I took them out to the quartermain so they are safe for the moment. But Lorenzo, I really need you now. What do I do? See, here's the thing. I don't want to abandon you. I really don't. But if you don't wake up right now and give us the answers that we need to get us out of this mess, I'm going to have to take Lila Ray out of the country. I have friends in Geneva. No one will look for us there. Please, Lorenzo. Oh, we don't have a lot of time.